Quebec City, had a good night last night. Sorry for the little quick update here, but we are running incredibly late to meeting our friends, like 20 minutes late, because of the parking garage didn't accept motorcycles, so we had to kind of hack our way in there, and then getting out proved to be nearly impossible. So we made it out, albeit 20 minutes later than we were supposed to. I texted the guy saying what's going on, but I wouldn't be surprised if they leave without us. It's okay, we're all meeting at the same spot later. We just need to get going. So, Quebec City, it was nice to visit you again. I had some beer, had some wine, had some good food, and now we're off to the next spot.
So we're just leaving Quebec City, trying to meet up with, I think, Pierre and a couple other guys he knows, but running a tad late.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you need to stop, make a sign.
Okay.
Picture.
Oh.
Il peut le mettre dans l'appareil, c'est dans le trépied s'il veut.
Well, we're just leaving here, Quebec City. I have no idea the names of anybody but Pierre, only because I've heard him say it half a dozen times. So. Very informative these things are. Man, I hope the mic on this stupid thing's working. I'm probably going to say that every time until I actually check it one evening. Probably going to ship all my SD cards off to Adam so he can copy them and use some of the footage for his YouTube stuff. I'm already having a blast. This is supposed to be our longest day. So, hopefully it all goes well. But we get it around the corner. I'll shut this off and save some of the juice for hopefully better stuff.
Okay. We are we're heading out. Hopefully the mic is plugged in. Yeah, traveling in groups for me is always a little bit hard because I never know if have done everything or not, as far as getting everything packed up and such. So it's not leaving on my own time, I guess, but it's no problem here. But anyway, no. So we're in Quebec City. We're leaving Quebec City and heading to Bay Como for lunch. Now I think we're getting on the highway, maybe, and thus begins our trip. It's a brisk 69 degrees right now, and we have begun. All right, guys, here's to a good day. Wow, this is the farthest east I've ever gone, ever, as far as land mass of North America. Look at that. So they told me they had an RV for this trip, and I was thinking Winnebago. I wasn't thinking diesel 4x4 Mercedes Sprinter, fully decked out with four rear, dual axle in the rear, and not dual axle, but 4 tires in the rear and 2 on the front, with communications and AC and a generator and everything. I mean, this thing is a heavily armored utility vehicle. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Holy shit.
It did. Wow, that's cool.
So, today's stop, entering a very mountainous area of Quebec. You know, when you first cross those Canadians, when you first cross the Canadian border from the U.S. out of New Hampshire, it gets really flat. It's boring and flat and kind of eh. And there's lots of mining towns, and you're like, ah, I guess we gave the shitty land to the Canadians. They tricked us though, because when you get about 100 miles inland or across the border, it opens up to this kind of stuff. And it's one of the most beautiful sections of North America that I've been to. I've never been to British Columbia before though, but I find this kind of scenery to be just simply gorgeous.
That's to keep all the mooses or meeses off the road, apparently. Guess this is a high moose area.
I hope the microphone's working because it's going to just be me talking to myself. We're definitely going to see a moose. I just hope it's not a moose that's right in front of my my visor. Wow! Holy shit! Wow! Oh my god! Oh, that is so beautiful! Oh man!
Boy, I hope this is coming out in the GoPro. That's epic.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
No, ma'am, this is not a good idea. Sorry, Goose, but it's...
Goddamn son of a bitch.
I tried to get a picture of Adam. He's got a napkin from, I think, Pierre stuck to the front of his bike, but oh well.
Yeah, so this river comes all in straight into Quebec City. So you've got all these shipping boats that come in. That's beautiful though, isn't it? Look at that. It's a pretty little town right on the coast. It's gorgeous. Wow.
Not quite sure where we are. Well, everything's in French. Imagine that! But man, it's just like stunning, like coastal scenery. Pierre's almost out of napkins, so I don't think we're gonna. He's only got a couple more to lose. It'd be a miracle if he has any by the time we stop and get gas. Man, this is gorgeous.
This is perfect. I can get you some fuel.
Huh?
I can get you some gasoline off my canister
How much further can you guys go before you get gas?
for fuel. Oh, he has a lot less. He has 40 miles.
Okay. I got 145 miles.
Oh, 145. Oh, I thought you said 45 earlier. Okay.
Kept one big one, the beautiful one, and we were 12 guys on a motorcycle with a bunch of people. So when we get to the camping, moi j'ai fait de la braise. So I started the fire with the coal, you know, in the girl cook the veggies and all that. Put it in the corner. Tu as fait ta papillote sur la braise direct. Oh, oui, on avait deux papillotes. Une avec le saumon, puis une autre avec des légumes que les filles avaient trouvés. Là, puis, ce soir-là, j'ai eu ma bouteille de
Okay, so short break, and we are now continuing. Well, we went north right now, but we're kind of doing a northeast trajectory to a ferry, I'm told. And I've not taken a motorcycle on a ferry before. I did bring one strap. Someone told me I should have brought two. Not full straps, but like it's something you can put around the frame that's cloth on the inside, like a carrier strap, just so you can have it, ratchet strapped down without having to scratch up the pin on your frame.
I just saw a helicopter land beyond these trees right here, and hopefully I can get a sight of it. I don't know if anybody else saw it. It should be right in here somewhere. It's starting to kick up a little bit of a dust cloud. Right there. Oh, there's the dust cloud. Shoot, it must be for logging.
Amazing. This is just such a beautiful place. Look at this. First time motorcycle on a ferry. Wish me luck. I guess the alternative would be like driving way far out. This is obviously the most efficient way to get across, so wow, I just think this is so beautiful.
Boy, the tar snakes in the road here are a force to be reckoned with. Oh, I guess we're taking a ferry across over to the other side. Kinda wonder why they just don't build a bridge, but
Okay, so we are at the first ferry.
Hey.
Hi. We missed the first one, so we're waiting for the second one to show up. It's like a 5-minute ride. This is probably freaking out viewers though, because they're used to just constant. So the zoom probably is like a digital zoom, so it's making the picture worse, I think. How do we do selfie with this thing? Like this? Just don't drop it, it's going to tumble down the thing.
going for a swim.
Okay, off the ferry, about 20 minutes ride total. About 20 minutes ride total. And yeah, sorry about that, guys. That yellow car was in front of us for about 20 miles. And just really a whole pain in the ass. Look how slow they're still back there going. Of course, fortunately, Unfortunately, he's stuck back there. He'll catch up though. The climate and the scenery just keeps changing so much. It's really amazing. Just really beautiful stuff.
Well, we're hauling the mail out here. This is crazy. I think the speed limit's like 55 and we're averaging closer to 80. I can't get over how much this looks like Alaska up here. I mean, obviously the mountains are smaller, but...
Oh, wow, look at that. This crazy landscape is all possible from the dam right there. So you got all this stuff is like completely, I mean, you look at even millions of years of like cutting has made this what it is. But if you look over there, you've got a dam. So it's just basically a trickle of water coming through. And over here we got this massive water pipe. Oh, this is cool. Whoa. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. Oh my God. That is so beautiful.
This is our first bit of dirt.
Pete's surname is Detour.
Oh.
We're used to it.
I mean, looking at the map, that goes straight through. After a few delays, we are now heading exactly due north toward Labrador. We were going to Baie-Comeau for lunch, but we ended up stopping for lunch and getting it to go. So I think we're stopping along here somewhere. More dams. Yeah, I don't know where we are right now. I know where we are. I know what we're doing right now. All I know is that we are taking some nice windy roads.
We're heading up to some dam, I guess. Where I got my sandwich on the back, and I hope it doesn't blow off.
So I think we're having lunch at Manic 2. This thing is massive. Wow. Oh, the detour. I think. Oh, it's just a single lane. Got it. This thing is beautiful. Old, but beautiful. Oh, there's our friends. Alright, it is time for lunch at the bottom of a dam. Oh, goddamn.
There's the dam, and a big dam it is.
Wow. Look at that. Would you look at that? Wow. Oh, wow.
So we just left the small dam, we're headed to the bigger one. I'm telling you what, this looks like moose country. This road is really good pavement and the corners are a lot of fun. Doing pretty good, trip info. I put 610 miles on the bike since I left the house, so we're winding the clock up.
I'm addicted now. I want to go to the top of the world on this bike. Pavement gets a little bit boring. It's really efficient to do the pavement, but I do miss dirt. Hey everyone, time for a swim. I don't exactly know if pants are optional. I'm gonna assume that they are optional. These scorpion rallies are not good in dirt or sand. Oh, there we go. Well, we found a place to swim, I think. Maybe. Oh, okay.
It's muddy.
Okay.
Là, ça a l'air pas pire. Is it good? Ah, on va par là-bas. Ok, merci.
Very muddy. You made it. Yeah, they're already starting to get all over me. Ooh. The black flies are starting. I'm going through that water. It's gonna be muddy. I'm probably gonna fall.
Well, we've been driving down this road for hours and it's the same, absolutely stunningly gorgeous. One time we hit 94 degrees. That was a bit crazy. Just got done swimming in the lake. I have no idea how far it is to where we're going.
We're almost at 10,000 miles, by the way. Woo! We're almost at 10,000 miles, 98. All right.
Oh yeah, that's fun. The first one with those we hit, we were going quite fast. Adam's bike got a little bit sideways, but then again, he couldn't see where the heck he was going.
Everything's heavy underground. That's a tough notebook. All right. We're very close to the huge power plant, the massive one.
Yeah, we've been following right underneath this power line for like the last, I don't know, a zillion miles it seems. Everybody's getting pretty much spread out. Lots of cruisers. I'm taking that as a sign that there's not going to be any dirt roads for a while. It's funny because I did watching Adam talk on the record on the headset. I could see him doing hand gestures. He's got his cruise control on. We stopped at that lake to go swimming, and it was underneath those power lines. Well, almost, and all you can hear is those stupid things just a sizzling.
We're at Motel Energy. I got a popsicle. 20 liters of gas. So far we've used 45 liters of gas today. It's going well though. Having a great time. No injuries yet, which is always good. Telephone though. Lots of telephones. Black flies are everywhere though. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh, so they divert the water there? And those are the turbines? Oops. It's so massive.
I seen pictures of this, videos of this on YouTube, and man, it don't do it justice. That thing's huge. I wonder if manic means number. I'll have to look that up. Whee!
So look how dry this is. Because basically all this is dammed up to let all that back up for the dam we just saw. Wow. That is so cool. Nature. Oh, I see there's an observatory over there. Yeah, I can see now. Okay. We skipped out on that because we still have 74. So basically, short story is that I I want to spend more time in Vermont and Labrador City on this trip. I want to see those two cities and just kind of see what the culture is like there. I don't want to just blaze straight through it. Well, the group is going to be staying at the dam tonight. Tomorrow they roll into, they're doing a whole day of dam tours. And then they roll into Vermont tomorrow night and then just go camp. Well, I want to do more Vermont. So we're doing 72 miles more north to the spot. It's another 2 hours of riding. And then we're going to camp out up here. And then in the morning we'll be 2 hours closer to Vermont, and we can be a full like 6 hours ahead of the group and you know, do that. So.
Well, found the dirt road. Ain't bad. A little marbly in spots. The only thing that really sucks is I got an enduro mode, and my cruise control won't work in that mode. So, got I don't know, I think about 100 miles of this to go, and we're averaging about 60 miles an hour. We're at 89 kilometers. Just a wide, long dirt road. Alright, 2 minutes of filming a dirt road, probably more than anybody wants to see, really.
We leave the Canadians behind, and it seems like from that point on, there's no pavement. It's just dirt. Keep in mind, it's 5:30 p.m. right now. That means we've been on the bikes for 11 and a half hours. Well, 8 hours. We've had a lot of breaks. So I'm looking forward to getting all the way there and having a nice day tomorrow. So if nothing happens, I'll just, next scene will be at the campsite.
You can see right here how the Pirelli Rally Scorpion STRs, how they just keep losing traction. I mean, I downshifted into second gear here because I wasn't going to make that turn. TCS wasn't saving me at all. Just an example of, you know, in the straight they were totally fine until I crashed 3 days later. But these things, they just they weren't good for these kind of roads. They were great on tarmac, but on these kind of roads, they really let me down. And I'm not it's not a tire that I would get again unless I just was going to use the GS on tarmac. You can also see in one of the next clips how they just kind of break loose. I get some gas here and they just start to spin out. It's ridiculous.
Woo! Lots of dust.
Look at that straightaway. That's crazy. Right on the other side of that mountain ridge to my left, which you can't see now because of the trees, is Cass Crater Lake. Or the beginnings of it.
Yep, here we are. All right. Whew. My butt's just now starting to hurt. And today we rode 469 miles. Not bad. We're going to be camping on Crater Lake tonight. I'm super stoked about that. It's supposed to be a really beautiful spot. We get some drone footage once the campsite's set up. And once I have fixed my black fly nest, which I'm sure is going to be essential out here. All right. Are we there? We're going out to like a peninsula basically on Crater Lake. It's a research station. And they happen to rent out cabins. Look at this place. Awesome. Oh, this is so beautiful. Registration. There we go. Faster. Faster. There we go. I thought he was going to go up this hill. This is the Pirelli Scorpion Rally STRs. And they're not the Tractionators like he was on. And I guess that's my way of going and making excuses for failing.
So this is the Mavic Air drone that I purchased before the trip over Crater Lake. This was, out of the whole trip, this was our favorite campsite. It was so beautiful. This is a natural crater that they then flooded with water, kind of a part of the Hydro-Quebec sort of network of waterways. We had some good food, rehydrated food, nice campfire. We both were BB-8 was in bed by 9 o'clock. I was in bed by 11, but I had a lot to read. But this is the angle of where we came from, facing south, and then this is east over the kind of the cabins and such, and then north towards Labrador City is that direction. And I was still kind of timid about the drone at this point, so I wasn't going too crazy, but really, really, really nice campsite. We had a blast. It was definitely the best campsite in the whole trip. Anything you want to say during your selfie?
Oh man.
All right, we made it to Crater Lake. Someone can let me know what Crater Lake in French is. I don't know what it is. It's probably Crater Lakey. I don't know. My girlfriend hates my French pronunciations. So, I said before, the rest of the French travelers are at the Electric Motel near Manic 5. And we decided to go 74 miles north, which is about a third of the way to Vermont, and go to this place, which is, I got the link to it or something, but it's the only hotel between Manic 5 and Vermont. Really great hospitality, guys, super nice. He has a whole shower system, whole bathroom system, a kitchen, everything you could possibly need. You can camp wherever you want to, as long as you can get to it on foot or on your bike. And this is Crater Lake. Isn't this gorgeous? There we go. So, long day, 5:30 a.m. to, I don't know what we're watching. It's like 7 o'clock. 13-hour day that we were riding. I think we did 500 miles for, I said it previously. And fire's going. I'm gonna get my dinner made. Just look at this beauty. Just, oh, you can't see it. I'm used to narrating. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we're losing light, and that'll probably be it for this evening. It's Saturday, right? I think it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Bird's pie here. Look at that. Oh, look at the job you did.